Hi guys, I'm Nokwanda's husband. I'm Luka Godinic from Croatia. Is that good? Hi, Ajde, stop.
Oops. Nobody wants to know my Bye bye.
I could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, real traditional. But your love's too original.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nokwanda Godinic. I am South African, but I'm based in Croatia. So in today's video, we're going to be giving you a story time on how I met my Croatian husband. I have seen a lot of requests, people asking me to do a story time. Although, guys, this YouTube channel is actually my personal YouTube channel. Luka is part of my life, so he is gonna show here and there on my videos, but do not expect to see him every day. Most of the videos he's probably not gonna be here. He's gonna be at work while I'm doing my vlogs or anything, so do not expect to see him all the time. What's important right now is that I'm giving you a story time on how Luka and I met. But first things first, we are gonna have a drink because I don't want to have problems on my throat. Let's have a drink. Yeah. Oh yeah, honey. This is gonna be a lit story time. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead. Let me tell you a story on how Luka and I met. Luka and I were Facebook friends since 2018, but we never spoke. I think in 2019 we did exchange our contact numbers for WhatsApp, but we never really talked that much because as soon as I saw that his number wasn't South African, I wasn't about it. Like, I was like, you know what, I'm not about to do this. And you know, our conversation never went anywhere, so we stopped talking just like that. Fast forward, the COVID hit. You know how it was, like everybody was home, everybody was bored, everybody had like time for their phones and everything. And we started talking again on Facebook, and you know, from that moment we exchanged some pictures from time to time, and eventually we exchanged our numbers, our WhatsApp numbers. We started talking on WhatsApp. We kind of fall in love so easily. Like, nobody said, can you be my girlfriend, can you be my boyfriend, you know. It just happened. Like, we just started calling each other baby. Like, I don't know, like it just happened like that. But you know what, I'm not complaining because I love that it was natural, you know. Nobody had to force the feelings or anything like that. But the most important thing I told him is that I don't do these distant relationships because I cannot afford to travel. You guys know how bad it is in SA. Like, job wise, it's very hard to find a job. No matter how many times you apply, you can go your FESA every day. Like, jobs are just not that easy to find in SA. So those times I wasn't working, so I told him, like, because I knew and I didn't want to waste my time or his time. So I told him, like, I cannot afford to travel anywhere. Like, I've never been anywhere out of the country, so I'm not even gonna waste your time or my time at that, because my time is very important. So I wasn't about to do that, and I told him, like, it's not gonna work if you're really far from me. And he was like, girl, don't you worry about that, I am gonna come to your country. I was like, but when? Because honey, I wasn't about to do a long distance relationship for a year, knowing that I'm actually in a relationship with someone that I can't even see. Like, the whole thing just doesn't make sense. I'm not that patient, to be honest. I'm not patient at all. Fast forward, you guys, we were talking. I remember the date, like when we started talking, it was April 8th. I think April 8th is when we really started talking and exchanging the numbers and everything. The guy promised that he's gonna come to my country. He doesn't mind doing that, you know. He's never traveled out of the country as well, like out of Europe. He's never been out of Europe, so he would love to come to Africa, and you know, he wouldn't mind coming to my country. I was like, honey, if you can do that, like, you know what, we're not even gonna discuss that. If you really want to come to my country, let me just say, I'm gonna see you here. I've seen a lot of ladies come to me and say things like, he said he was gonna come to my country. First thing, once he tells you that he's got a gift coming for you, honey, just know that's a scam. When he takes those pictures of shoes and phones, iPhones, money in a box, I don't know how you guys believe those things. How do you believe someone you just talked to for like 3 days is sending you a gift? If somebody wants to send you money, honey, this internet. If somebody wants to send you money, they're gonna send you money through your account. That's what my man did every day after like we met. He sent me money on my account, like straight to my Capitec, honey, straight to my Capitec. That Capitec was working. Fast forward, we dated online for like since April till September, because he came to the country. He came to the country on 14th September, but he was supposed to come in. He was supposed to come in July, but because of the COVID and the unresting, you guys know how bad it was at that time in South Africa, the looting and everything, like things were really bad. Like even his agent didn't recommend him coming to South Africa on that time. We had to like postpone the whole thing, and he came in September 14th. That was the first time we met. You guys, it was so good. Like I did my braids, I did my nails, you know how it is, you guys, but I was still young. I came to my country and he fell in love. Like he could not get off me, and I could not get off him, because he's young, he's gorgeous, and he came to my country. Everything was so good, and me not being me, I was all about love. I wasn't about to waste anybody's time, or I didn't want to take him to all these expensive places. But what he said is he did have money, and he was sad because there's a lot of things he didn't see, but he was only there for 7 days. What can you do in 7 days, you guys, in South Africa? There's a whole lot of things there. For someone who's European and it's his first time coming to Africa, let alone South Africa, there's a whole lot of things there. There's Cape Town, there's Johannesburg, there's Durban. Like I'm talking about the places that I talked about more. He was in Durban. There's literally everything there. The beach, the clubs, the restaurants, everything is beautiful. The culture, Durban is like, it's got everything. Most especially the culture, like the culture, it's so, I don't know, you guys, like, I don't know. So when he came there was a lot for him to see, but me, because like I didn't know anything, like I didn't know my way around everything in Durban, I did take him to a few places. Like we did go to Pavilion Mall because he also wanted to do some shopping for some clothes, because he thought it was going to be much cheaper than it is like Nike clothes and all those things, these brand things. He thought it was going to be much cheaper than it is from his country. We went to Suncoast, we went to Florida, we went to Oaxaca. It's what I could show him since we were in Durban. To be honest, I didn't have any money on me. He had money. But still, like, I didn't know he had money, because he wasn't going to tell me he's rich on his first time coming to my country. He can't risk his life and just tell this girl that he just met in person for the first time that, oh, honey, I have money. Nobody can say that. He cannot tell me that he has money, because what if I rob him? Which, by the way, I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying, like, what if? I wasn't that kind of a person, so that didn't even cross my mind. But it probably did cross his mind that I could rob him if he told me he had money. We did go to some places in Durban, like, we had so much fun. We went dancing in Florida, we went to Suncoast, showed him around Suncoast. I mean, Suncoast is beautiful, to be honest. There's a lot of nice restaurants. We did a lot of things, but not a lot. To something like he wanted to see some safari. What the fuck do I know about safari? I am African, I'm South African, but I've never seen a lion with my eyes. I've never, and never, I would never. Because why the fuck would I want to risk my life? I'm not crazy. When the guy had to leave, when he had to go back to his country, shame, the whole thing was like, when you just come here just like that, you make me fall in love, and then now you think you're just gonna pack your bags and go. How do you do that? How do you just come here, make me fall in love and everything, fuck me good, and then you think you're just gonna pack your bags and go? How do you do that? But guys, the guy had to go home. My husband had to go home, Yeah. So the way I was crying when it was time for me to take a taxi, and he had his car pick him up from our hotel. We were both in Roseland House. It's in Glenwood actually. When that car came to pick him up, because I was outside the gates and it's now waiting for him like to go inside the car, and then they take him to the airport. The whole thing just was not nice, and it's really happening. This guy I've been having, but he's so young, he's gorgeous, everything is just in order here, everything is in order, and he just traveled all the way from Europe to come and see me, and then now he has to leave. Honey, yeah. That wasn't good. It wasn't good, but what could he have done? But anyway, what's important is that I saw him and spent time with him 7 days, and he went back to his country. But you guys, I knew what he wanted. I knew what I wanted, and I made it perfectly clear to him that I'm not doing a distance relationship, honey. And the fact that I just met you right now, things need to be straight. Like, what are we doing? What's the plan? What's the way forward from this relationship? As soon as he landed home, like, he made a plan. Like, in October, I went to apply for my passport. Like, immediately, honey, I was like, I'm not gonna wait anymore. Because, honey, we had big plans with this man. I had big plans. He had big plans. Like, our plan was that the next year, which was gonna be 2022, I am getting my ass to Croatia. And did it not happen? Because in January, honey, I was in Croatia. The man fell in love. I fell in love. And we were like, we're not wasting time. Got my passport. I applied for my visa. And you guys, I got my visa in 3 days. My first visa ever on my passport. I got it in 3 days. Can you imagine? And I was out of the country, honey. I was out of SA for the first time in my life, and I went to Croatia, and I got here. He introduced me to his parents. Everything was good. I stayed here for 2 months. For 2 fucking months. We tried to find me a way to stay. Obviously, we were in love, and we didn't want to do this back and forth thing of me going to Croatia and him going to South Africa. We just wanted to find a way where we can just be together. So fast forward, I went back to South Africa, and when I got there, honey, there was no time to wait. Like, I had to get my shit together, as in like for us to try and find a way for me to go to Croatia. So when we got there, I made sure I get all my documents that I need job-wise. When it comes to jobs, it's not always easy to just come to a country and when a kaboom, in 3 weeks, you have a job. Like, you know what? We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna try and take a risk. I got all the documents that I needed. I came back in August. Yes, I came back in Croatia in August. The 1st of August. Yes, I think the 1st of August I was in Croatia again. Then the 13th of August, you guys, we got married. 2022, 13th of August 2022, we got married. Everything was amazing. That was the only way for us to save money and not keep going back and forth doing all that. What else could you do? What else can you do? I don't like people saying we did it for a green card, because what green card in Croatia? There's no green card here. My man and I, we just wanted to be together, and honey, it worked. We got married. Oh my gosh, we had some friends be our witnesses. Everything was amazing. We got married, and come on, we are old. I'm 26 now. He's 27. So when we did this, I was 24. He was 25. Nobody was a child. We were all like old enough to know what we're actually getting ourselves into, and we went ahead with it, and everything was good. I ended up here, but because I had to go back to South Africa, I remember I was staying in Pretoria. I was staying in Sunnyside. I even remember the name of the place I was staying in. I was staying in Naledi Flats. It was so lonely for me being there. Like, I didn't have anyone. I didn't have no family, no friends whatsoever, and that girl is the only person I had in Pretoria that I knew. I stayed with Penelope. She would show me around. We would go to places, eating, drinking, and everything like that. So she really held my back. That girl held my back. Like, Penelope, honey, wherever you are, I'm very grateful for what you did for me there, because you took care of me while I was there like an older sister. Like, I really appreciate you so much. Anyway, you guys, I went to Pretoria. I had to register my marriage. I had to get some papers. I need to change my passport. And you know, I got that done in no time. Like I literally got my passport. I think I got my passport in like a week. I had to change my passport and my ID, of course, to my new surname. To Mrs. Godinich, honey. I was like, dang, girl. But you know what? I became Mrs. Godinich. I changed my things, my surname. I changed my passport, my ID. Everything was changed, and I got my things in time. Like it was 7 days. I got my things. I applied for a visa. That was my last visa. My last time applying for a Croatian visa. I got it in time. I got my police clearance. Honey, I took a flight. I remember when I left South Africa on the 18th of January 2023 last year, and that was the last time I was doing this back and forth thing with South Africa and Croatia. I came back to Croatia, and there you were, honey. You know, everything was sorted, and I got to stay with my husband till now. But you guys, that's the story time. Like everything really it didn't take long, because for other people it really takes long. For us, you know, it's like the process was kind of like quicker, because you know, we did some of the things through the agencies. You know, we didn't have to do things all like, you know, for me to actually go to these places and do it. You know, we would just contact someone and have someone do the things for us. And you know, so quick. I was here in Croatia and I was staying with my husband, and quickly we got to get our own place, because you know, we wanted our own space. You guys, that's the story on how I met Luka Godinich. That's the story. So you guys now know, and you know what, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you're new, welcome. Please don't forget to hit that notification button, so every time I'm posting a video, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, honey, and you're gonna come and watch me, because I am here to entertain. I hope I'm entertaining enough for you guys, because naturally I'm crazy. If you already know me from Facebook, then you must know that I'm always talking shit. I'm never serious. I can't be serious. By the way, you guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned, because I'm gonna try by all means to keep bringing these vlogs for you guys. Watch the video, like, comment, subscribe, and please, whatever question you have, please don't forget to ask, because I'm gonna answer. By the way, you guys, my last drink. We opened this vlog with a drink, and we're gonna end it with a drink. Now, bye, ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.